Once you know the patterns from which chords are made, for example the minor chord, even if you don't know which notes are there in the other minor chords, you can replicate, or you can in fact just push them up and start finding the other chords. Remember that each of the 12 keys, A sharp, B, C sharp, each of them has a minor and a major chord, and the other kinds of chords also. So there are total 12 major chords, 12 minor chords, 12 minor 7th chords, 12 major 7th chords, 12 minor major 7th chords, suspended 4th, 13 flat 9, whatever it be. There are 12 of each of them. Each chord there are 12 of them, one for each pitch. A sharp, B, C sharp, each of them has. The reason is simple. Even if you start from B, for example, one of the videos I've already told about Sa, Ga, 2, Ga, 3, Pa. Sa, big Ga and Pa gives you the major chord. So when you start with B as a Sa, Ga 3 will be somewhere here, D sharp. And Pa will be F sharp. So for any note, you will be able to find the pattern of Sa, Ga, 3 and Pa. As long as you can do it, you have the chord. For example, this will be the B major chord, and if you push it by one up, you get the C major chord position. Of course, as long as you're playing only the bottom 4 strings, you're fingering only the bottom 4 strings, you should hit only those 4 strings. The reason is, 5th string open is an A, it is not part of the C major chord. If you play that along with the C major chord, you'll get an A minor 7th or a C 6th chord. Anyway, that's a different matter. That's an A minor 7th or a C 6th chord. But if you just want to play the C major, bottom 4 strings, like this will do. The same thing, for example, A minor, A, C, E, in whatever order. A minor, this you can play all the strings because there's a E. So A, these 3 strings have been fingered. There's E, A and C, and the bottommost string is E, A minor chord. So, but if you want to play A sharp, what you have to do is, I'm rearranging my fingers so that my index finger is free. There is a reason to do that. Rearrange the fingers, make your index finger free, shift it by 1 up, and you have the A sharp minor chord on these 3 fingered strings. Of course, you can't play the first string or the top 2 strings because we have not fingered them yet. If I want to include the first string, I have to push this finger on the first string first fret. The reason is very simple. When I'm playing A minor, basically this white nut is playing that note for us, the open fret. But the moment I'm pushing it by 1 fret up, the fingered frets, I have to account for this also. This 0 has to become 1 also. The same thing applies with the top 2 strings also. This is when I'm playing A minor, the top 2 strings are 0th frets, 0 and 0 open strings. And if I'm pushing the fingered frets by 1 to the right, or if you're a left-handed guitarist, 1 to the left, then I need to add the first fret to the top 2 strings also, and this is how you will do it. Of course, if you're just beginning to play chords, don't try this. You can be satisfied with this one. Keep in mind this one. Of course, you can do it as you won't get immediate results. You can keep it in mind, practice whenever you are able to, and slowly you will be able to get this also. This is a bar chord, so with my index finger I am playing with the thigh of the index finger. I am playing the first string, first fret, and with the pad and the tip I am playing the 5th and 6th strings. Yeah, and I'm using the thumb as a leverage. This thumb is positioned so that I really get strength on my fingers.